Hey, I haven't done this in a very long time, but I'm going live on Facebook, and just wanted to take an opportunity to share one of my friends' work, some of the things that he does. I've been spending a lot of time with my buddy Craig Paul here in Middletown, and Craig's got some really unique things that he does. A lot of you have known Craig for years as a really high end photographer, and he does have a photo studio and he does photo sessions all the time. But here's one of the newer things that he's been doing over the past few years that we would really like to kind of get out to the world, and it's these oil portraits that he's been doing. And so I'm in Craig's studio. I'm here live with Craig, and we just wanted to kind of position some of these portraits around, talk about a little bit about what it is, how he does it, who's a good candidate for some of these oil portraits, and just talk a little bit about it. So first, how did you kind of get into this as like a new medium, you know?
Oh, wow. There's a cool story that goes with that. But my wife kind of had the idea, and we were like super, super busy with like, all this stuff we got to get done and all this stuff. And she was like experimenting, and I was kind of like, what are you doing? We don't have time to experiment with this kind of stuff. So then she started doing it, and
Yeah.
and then somebody actually purchased one. And then and then she was
Yeah.
not feeling well. She had like a thyroid problem, and so she was like really low energy. And I was like, "We got to get this thing that you sold to this lady. We got to get this thing done." Like
Right.
And so I was like, "Can I help?" So I started painting. I was like, "Can I help you paint this?" Like, I had no idea what I was doing.
Right.
But she was like, "Well, I like what you did there," And I was like, wow, that was like really positive, Like
Yeah.
I was like, my wife's feeling better, So then like I was like, well, I like what you did there. And so so long story short, we kind of finished this painting together. It's actually that one right there.
Yeah.
This one of these two little kids.
Yeah.
And basically it was one that belonged to the customer. So I'm like I got so supercharged doing it because I know that it's something that was in me, this whole painting thing, drawing,
Right.
painting,
Right.
like I kind of put drawing and painting on the back burner, and I did photography because I
Right.
had to kind of quote earn a living kind of thing.
Right.
And so when I started doing this painting thing, I was just like energized. I stayed up till
Right.
like 1 o'clock in the morning, like painting and stuff.
Right.
And I showed it to my wife the next morning, and she was like, "It's awesome,"
Yes.
So she was like, "Well, you do the painting thing," like even though it was her idea, she was like, "Well, you just do it,"
Right,
So
right.
I started doing more and more, and people started seeing them, and they were like, "What the heck is that?" Like, I mean, so
Yeah.
I'm combining photography and paint in a way that most people have just never seen before. So it's like, should I just show that one then?
Yeah, I love. So this is like one of the first pieces, or the first piece that Craig ever did. And the thing that he was saying about it earlier to me was, it's super traditional. But I told him, I was like, go ahead and bring that on,
see
because
it?
it's so cool. Because even though it's traditional, there's a market out there for people that are like looking for very traditional. Like I love how the pose is right there on the edge of this like kind of like very Victorian curved couch looking thing, and
The whole dark
Yeah,
background
the whole-
thing just is, like, it's a style.
It's a style.
But I'm doing other stuff. The point of this is the faces are like perfect with photography and, whatever the hands, but like everything else is painted. Like this background right here was
Background, the
literally
hair.
that white wall right there. I photographed these kids right here. And
Yeah.
there was a sofa here. And so this was a white wall, and now it's a painting. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I mean, it's an amazing process. I've never seen anyone do what I'm doing with
Right.
photography and paint like this.
So I call it like a mixed medium. So you got, high-end photography, printed on canvas, embellished with oil painting, with Craig's, very specific style.
Yeah.
But some of it varies. So like you saw that traditional one, but look at this. Look how cool this is.
Super cute, colorful. That one was more dark and traditional, but this one is more playful and colorful and contemporary. So I mean, I'm doing both of these kind of things, and people are just loving them.
That's right.
I want to do more. I love
That's
them.
right. So, like, just real quick, in the post, I put Craig's website and phone number, and I put a little message there. It said, like, if you're interested in what Craig does, either photo or these oil portraits, all you have to do is comment below. You can reach out to him via phone number. You can get on the website, reach out through the contact information there on the website, or you can just comment in the Facebook feed and just say oil painting or photo session, and Craig will follow up with you, because he's the reason why I came on here is like I knew he had some holes in his schedule, and we would really I would love to see this part of his creativity explode on the oil portrait side, just because he comes alive when he's doing these things. And one of the cool things is it's so versatile. So these become like heirloom pieces. So there's the market for the individual. There's the market for the family. I think you did one recently with a couple and their pet, right? Because it's like people that they adore their pets, and they want something that's going to live long beyond the lifespan of their pet. But also there's these legacy pieces that Craig's done for people that have passed away. And it's a way for that memory to live on. People that are like pre-planning, decades out for their funeral, but they want to have something that can be passed to the family that lives forever. Up. Yeah, here we go.
Oh gosh, see, that's
it's
not
a little
really
bright.
showing it. Oh, hold on,
a little bright.
Let me darken it. But basically, okay, so is that better?
Yeah.
Oh, so anyway, this lady came to me, and her daughter had passed away, and this is like the best picture she had, and she had me turn it into a painting. It was a selfie. The girl took a selfie of herself. It was the last picture of her daughter that she ever had.
Yeah.
So basically, I turned it into this awesome painting, and she just loved it.
Yeah.
So, but another, so people do give me favorite images that they have of their loved ones or whatever, and then I turn them into paintings.
Yeah. So there's that option, but and ideally, you're actually doing a photo session, and so you can capture exactly what you want. If it's going to be translated into an oil portrait. But that's the gist. So just wanted to come on here, show a few of these pieces. I think Craig had done one. It's up here actually above his head, of his father.
Oh, yeah.
And that was also done, on canvas with oil paint. But there was the photograph was actually one that was taken on, I think, in your phone.
Yeah.
How long before your father passed?
It was probably about 7 months before
7 months.
Dad passed. Yeah, that I actually just, he was standing in the kitchen, and
Yeah.
I liked the way he was standing, and I was like, hold on, Dad, let me take some pictures. I took some pictures with this phone, and, I was able to print it that big.
Yeah.
And turn it into a painting, so, I mean, it's just the prized possession of the whole family kind of thing,
So anyway, I'm just incredibly impressed by this man's talent and his passion to do what he does, and I just wanted to get on here and share some of Craig's story.
I just want to say it's like real oil paint.
Yep.
Real paint, real paint brushes, and I guess sometime we'll show what I'm doing, like show me mixing paint, and it's beautiful.
Doing the live thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Yeah.
Well, that's it. So if you want, if you're interested at all in following up with Craig, just call, check out the website, or just comment below, and we'll follow up with you to make sure that you can get in touch with him and get the ball rolling on any projects that you might want to commission him for.
Cool.
Cool?
Yeah.
All right.
I love doing unique things. That's my favorite.
That's right.
This is nothing like anybody's ever seen, so.
That's right.
Yeah.
All right. You guys have a great day. Bye.